Are you over 60 and feeling stiff when you stand up or climb stairs? In this video, I'll show you 5 simple exercises you can do at home to loosen your joints and improve your balance. Let's start with the first one right now. If you're serious about staying strong and independent after 60, type "still moving" in the comments. By the end of this video, you'll have a short daily routine that helps your muscles and balance work better again. Exercise number 1, deep squat flow. In many parts of the world, older adults still sit in a deep squat every day. For most of us, we've stopped doing it, and that's exactly why our joints get weak and stiff. This move opens your hips, knees, and ankles through a bigger range of motion. That's one of the biggest predictors of staying independent as you age. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Hold onto a sturdy chair, countertop, or rail for support. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips, going only as low as feels safe. Keep your heels on the ground if you can. If your heels pop up, place a rolled towel or small wedge under them. If you can't go very low, just do a shallow squat and focus on control. Exercise number 2, beast hold. Most people think core strength is only about six-pack abs. For us over 60, strong, deep core muscles are what keep us steady when we walk, turn, or catch ourselves from a stumble. This exercise turns on your deep stabilizers, the muscles that act like a natural belt around your spine. When they're awake, your balance improves. Start on all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread your fingers and press your hands into the floor. Gently tighten your belly, like you're bracing for a small cough. Lift both knees 1 to 2 inches off the floor and hold. Keep your back flat, like you're balancing a glass of water on it. Breathe slowly in and out through your nose. Start with 10 to 15 seconds. Rest. Repeat 2 to 3 times. If lifting both knees is too hard, just slide one knee slightly off the floor at a time and switch sides. Exercise number 3, primal crawling. This one might feel a little funny, but it's powerful. Crawling is one of the first ways we learn to move as babies, and it's still one of the best ways to connect your brain and body. It trains the pattern your body uses when you walk. Opposite arm, opposite leg. This cross pattern builds the brain-to-body connection that helps prevent falls. Start again on all fours. Lift your knees just off the floor, like in the beast hold. Step your right hand and left foot forward together. Then your left hand and right foot. Move slowly, like you're sneaking across the floor. Do this on a mat, carpet, or something soft if your knees are sensitive. Keep your steps small and controlled. If this is too difficult, try doing it standing. Stand facing a wall, hands on the wall at shoulder height. March in place, lifting your right knee as your left hand presses into the wall, then switch. This copies the same cross-body pattern without going to the floor. Exercise number 4, kick through. Most of our day is straight ahead. Sit, stand, walk. But your spine and hips were designed to twist. When you don't rotate, your joints start to feel rusty. This move connects your shoulders, spine, and hips so they turn together. That helps with things like looking behind you, reaching to the side, and turning safely. Start on all fours again. Lift your knees slightly off the floor if you can. Lift your right hand and at the same time, kick your left leg across your body, turning your hips to the side. Bring the leg back under you. Repeat on the other side. Easier option? Keep your knees on the floor. Just slide your leg under your body without lifting it high. Focus on a gentle twist through your spine and hips, not on how big the movement is. Take it slow. Move smoothly, no jerking. If anything feels sharp or painful, reduce the range or go back to the previous exercise. Exercise number 5, hip flow, hip command center. Your hips are like the command center for your lower body. When they're stiff, your lower back and knees have to take over, and that's when pain often shows up. This exercise restores the twisting and turning your hips need for daily tasks, like getting in and out of a car, stepping over things, or getting up from low chairs. Sit on the floor or on a firm cushion if that's more comfortable. Bend one leg in front of you at about 90 degrees. Bend the other leg behind you, also at 90 degrees. Sit as tall as you can. Slowly rotate both legs to the opposite side, so the back leg comes forward and the front leg goes back. Use your hands on the floor for support if needed. Move back and forth, side to side, at a calm pace. If the floor is too hard, sit on a sturdy chair. Place one foot slightly forward and one slightly back. Gently rotate your knees and hips side to side while keeping your chest tall to mimic the same pattern. Quick support tips, nutrition, and recovery. These exercises send a strong wake-up signal to your muscles and joints. To help your body respond, try to get 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal to support muscle maintenance. Include foods like bananas, spinach, and almonds for minerals that help reduce cramps. Drink 6 to 8 cups of water through the day to keep your joints and muscles working smoothly. If you made it this far, type "still moving" in the comments so I know you're committed to staying active after 60. If you have questions or want a part 2, type 0 and tell me what you're struggling with most: knees, hips, or balance. You are not fragile. You're not fading. You may just be undertrained in the right ways. Every controlled squat, every crawl, every gentle twist is a gift to your future self. Think of your balance system like an old compass. If you only ever walk in one straight line, the needle starts to stick. When you squat, crawl, and rotate, you gently shake that compass and free the needle so it can guide you again. Do these 5 exercises a few times each week, and you'll start to feel more stable, more mobile, and more confident in your own body. Stay strong, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next video.